Their new song, what is it, More Than Hate?
Oh, yeah.
I literally like just jam that in the car and I'll just keep replaying the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love the whole like Crank the Hog movement. I'm on board.
Oh, yeah. Did a lot of like Midwest little tours, a lot of, you know, small like kind of little festivals and
So
shows.
you were doing the Buc-ee's thing?
Oh, yeah.
You're going into Buc-ee's getting your meat. Passion Project Podcast, Episode 1, the inaugural. Presented by Noiz Media. We are always here in the sanctuary, my studio here in Downers Grove, beautiful Downers Grove, Illinois. So if you're in the downtown, look for all the fun lights and you'll find me. I'm super excited because we have our good friend Chris Drummer. He won't let me say his government name. Chris is not only a friend of me and Eric's, but also a huge friend of Noiz Media and the reason we got to meet Matt, the owner of Kit, who helped get this whole channel going. So Chris is like...
Give it up for Matt.
He's like a genie over here. They're all genies. You guys are all making magic. So Chris, the whole point of this podcast is to talk about like the passion of music. So even if you're not doing it for a living, what kept you passionate about it and what brought you to that point?
Oh, yeah.
We're just trying to like show people that even if you don't do it for your job, it doesn't matter. Music is something that's just in you that you have to do. And some people just can't let it go. And I think that's the most beautiful part. So tell us kind of like what keeps you going and trying to do music and enjoying it. Yeah. And obviously like what do you play? Like what's your background in that?
Well, nowadays I play a lot of like steering wheel drums.
For sure. You got like the little... the crash symbol, yeah,
no,
like that tic tac or tic tac. I'm a boomer right now, but like the TikTok of like the guy who's like on a first date or something like that, and he's playing the Rush song, and he's just like,
hey, if you're hitting those rolls correctly on the steering wheel,
let's go. That's amazing. But in all seriousness, okay, so obviously you're a drummer.
Yes.
What type of music do we love here?
I'm a rock and metal guy. I do like all music, even country. I like rap. I like all kinds of music. Anything with a beat, really.
Chris, top 5 favorite bands right now.
Oh, man.
Top 5.
I'll say like right now what I'm into. I don't know if they're like my top 5 favorite bands of all time, but like what I'm into right now is like a lot of Spite, Body Snatcher, two really, really heavy bands.
Let's go.
You know, I always am listening to like Slipknot and like, you know, the old Slipknot stuff. That's just untouchable.
Whoa, Chris. Eloy? Or Jorgensen? Is it Jorgensen or Jorgensen?
Jorgensen.
Okay.
Now,
who are we picking?
Joey wrote them all. Eloy just plays them
masterfully, mind you.
Insane.
He's playing that stuff for real. He's not joking around.
But Joey wrote them, so I don't know.
Respect.
To each their own, you know?
I feel like that's one of those things where like you can sit there and be like, one might be better than the other technically and stuff like that. But you got to give props to the guy that created it. All right, I stopped you. So we've got, what was it, Spite?
Spite, Body Snatcher.
Slipknot.
I listen to all the time.
2 more.
Bill Murray right now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, one of my favorites.
Dude, their new song, what is it, More Than Hate?
Oh, yeah.
I literally like just jam that in the car and I'll just keep replaying the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Because you know how they have all the funny videos of them where he's just like mean mugging all the time? Like he's just like this. I feel like that's got to be the picture for the podcast. Like at the front, it's just like us like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just replay that beginning. I love it. And the whole like Crank the Hog movement, I'm on board.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good with
me. Dude, seeing them live was unreal. One of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
Where did you see them?
I saw them at the Vic Theater last year.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
It was great.
We saw Architects there for sure. Eric, were you at the Bill Murray concert?
No. Oh, okay. Dude. Next time they come through.
All right, so we got Bill Murray.
Yeah, one more.
What's your last one?
You know, I've been listening to... I just listen to such a variety of music. I guess
heavy metal.
Oh, definitely been listening to a ton of Ozzy lately with him passing away.
Can we just get like a second of silence for the Prince? You can bleep it, but the Prince of fucking Darkness.
Sad day.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, sad day.
You know what's funny? I was talking to Tara because she really loves Linkin Park. And she was talking about how she like got really emotional when Chester passed away.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love that band. They changed a lot of stuff for us all growing up being like metalheads and stuff like that. But dude, Ozzy. No More Tears.
Oh.
It's like one of those things where I look at it and I go, well, Zach Wilde started pinch harmonicking, like did the pinch harmonic stuff with guitar. And that was just, to me, I remember Mark Alano, a good friend of mine, teaching me how to do like the pinch harmonics in that song.
Oh, yeah.
And I just was enamored by it. I loved it. Like I couldn't get it. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. That is the coolest thing ever. Like that's what made me love metal.
I don't think I'll ever forget beating Bark at the Moon on hard mode and running down the stairs to my dad. Dude, I beat it in hard mode. Dude, it was crazy.
That's amazing. There's so many good stories of Rock Band back in the day. You know what I mean? You think you're a real band. You're just rocking, playing nothing correctly. Every note's out of key, and yet for some reason the singer got 100%. All right, so let's shift it now to, obviously you like hard rock and metal. Playing drums, the next step of passion would be obviously playing in bands.
Yep.
So talk to us about band life.
So when I was a kid, I was like 15. I was trying to learn my uncle's band's songs.
Surely.
And it was like really fast technical metal stuff.
Oh, he had like a tech metal band?
They were like more like thrash.
Oh, okay.
But it was like the drummer like put fills into stuff, and he was a lefty, so like the way it was written was like a particular way and stuff.
Sure.
So like I took those songs to my teacher and was like, hey dude, like I really want to learn these songs and like show my uncle. And then a situation happened with their drummer where he wasn't able to like do the shows, so he was like, can you do the shows? And I was like,
he took the spot.
Yes, sir, I can. And I was 15. My parents had to like sit there at the bars and like watch me play.
That's awesome.
And it kind of like, lit the fire underneath me to like, okay, I like this. This is cool. I'm playing shows. People are like really into me. I was like this young kid playing these crazy songs. So.
Oh, right, because you were probably a lot younger than them too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you touched on one thing, parents. Yeah. So I think your upbringing kind of has a role in like music, even though I know a lot of people that, for me, coming up where like I had family in the business.
Yeah.
So they definitely were pushing me in a different direction because the business is so difficult. Mm-hmm. But I feel their support, like for my dad, for sure. My dad is the reason I do music. He is the reason I have any love or passion for this whole crazy mess that we call either a career or just a passion.
Yeah.
Were your parents like really locked in with it, like super supportive, that whole thing? Not to put them on blast if they weren't. I hope they were.
No, my parents were like, raised me on heavy metal and concerts and took me to my first Metallica show when I was young. And
I grew up on like Toto and Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Richard Marx. So my something a little bit more obscure, I guess.
My dad was a Slayer fan and like
let's go.
He was into Ozzy and Pantera and all that and stuff. So, I grew up on all that.
Good.
So, I have a certain taste.
Surely. And it sounds like they were real supportive if they were like going to shows and bringing you there and being there and everything like that.
Yeah. That's awesome. To sit at every show, at every bar to make sure I wasn't drinking or doing anything. So
that's so awesome. All right. So what about we get a little older? We jump out of the family band.
Yep.
Where are we going from there? Are we doing like
I was maybe 20 and I was just experimenting with different local projects. I played in a band called the Liars Club.
Okay.
It's a band that me and one other person started. We put 2 albums out. Currently, you can find them on Spotify, The Liars Club. But
that's the band that you did the Evolution show with, right?
Yeah.
So shout out. I got to shout out the GOAT, T. Nuccio, Tara, my girlfriend.
Shout out Gary.
GBP, my cat. That's the boy. She did sound, right? For the show that you did, Evolution?
Yeah, I need the XLR cable, and she hooked it up, and then
that's amazing.
I never forgot that.
Dude, bless her heart.
Yeah. And then I saw her with this guy, and I'm like, dude. Yo, the chick that gave me the XLR.
I love it. And she puts up with me. She's an angel, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, so you got the Liars Club. There was another band, though. You're not talking about them. Who were they?
I was also, after the Liars Club, like, kind of chilled on shows. I joined a project called Archers.
For sure.
We did a lot of, like, Midwest little tours, a lot of, you know, small, like, kind of little festivals and shows.
You were doing the Buc-ee's thing?
Oh, yeah.
You're going into Buc-ee's, getting your meat.
Yeah, we didn't go to Buc-ee's, but...
Didn't go to Buc-ee's?
No, we didn't go to Buc-ee's, but we went to a lot of Quick Trips, and that was fun.
Quick Trips, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
So we had some good times and stuff, and that was like right around COVID time.
Sure. Oh, so it's all weird and messed up.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Nothing made sense.
Yeah, stuff started to like shut down, and I'm like, I I don't really want to miss 18 days of work to
Sure.
go on tour when
Yeah, I get
things
that.
are kind of, I need money because maybe the world's going to shut down. You know,
Yeah.
it was an unsure time. So that's when I kind of decided to like step away from shows.
Okay.
But we played a ton of shows like, you know, 2018, 2019, leading up to 2020.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's kind of like take it from that world where you're
Yeah.
doing the Archers thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then come to now where you're an ops guy and you're just kind of waking up every day still wanting to play drums.
Yep.
And still kind of like living that dream, but it doesn't have to be the dream of playing huge shows. It can just be like you just love to play.
Oh yeah, totally. So like I play every day almost. You know, I keep myself busy learning songs, you know, various different songs that come out or like, you
Love
know,
that.
you know, I try to challenge myself. So if I hear a song that's like really difficult, like I really wanted to learn double strokes on my kick pedals.
Oh,
right.
geez.
So I wanted to get,
Okay.
you know, faster at that and
Yeah,
more,
yeah.
you know, precise. So
So you're a psycho.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So like I picked out a specific song and like challenged myself to learn that. And that's
I love
what,
that.
you know, lit the fire under me.
And then you're in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
So you're playing a V kit, obviously.
Yes, sir.
All right. What model are we rocking?
So I have the TD17.
Okay.
I upgraded from the TD2.
TD2.
So, big
TD2 is
upgrade.
that's the one where it looks like R2D2 and it's all one thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All connected on the rack.
That
I
is,
got the TD17. I upgraded the kick to make it all a mesh head, so it's like super responsive. I have the trick
Sick.
longboards. So yeah, I learned double strokes, and it was a good challenge. It took me, you know, quite a while to learn it, but now I feel really good. And
What's like the last song you just worked on?
I learned "Made to Please" by Spite.
Okay.
Very good song.
You just love that brutal aggression.
Oh, so heavy.
I feel like Chris just wakes up in the morning and he's just kind of like, I need it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to hear a song that makes me want to go bang my head against
Yeah.
something, but in a good way.
I'm like the guy, like on my way to work, just like quietly in the car, just listening to the
Absolutely.
most horrible music.
Rolls down the window.
Yeah.
Some poor old lady just rolls up next to you.
great.
She's just like, what is wrong with this kid?
It's great.
I love that so much.
But it's good. I like the drums. They're super aggressive, and you know, it challenged me to get better at a new technique. So
Just to conclude, because we don't want this to be a long-winded, we just want it to feel where somebody gets to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
But they also see somebody that maybe has like a normal gig,
yeah,
right? And still has the passion to play every day. Because I think me being someone that does this for work, I see a lot of people just be like real bummed that they're not doing it. And I try to explain, you can have a normal job.
Yeah.
Like you can do all the normal stuff. Like that's the best part about music. It does not matter. Like just play. Play because you love to play. Write songs because you love to write songs. Like the thing that's going to give you goosebumps isn't going to be that first royalty check. It's
Right.
going to be practicing for weeks and months and writing songs and hearing back something that just feels like the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So like I really just want you to kind of like finish out by telling everybody like what's that one thing that was a big turning point in your life that made you say, I'm never not going to do this thing?
I don't know. Once I was able to kind of just, you know, listen to songs and like play them.
Yep.
I like to just play along the songs. That's how I listen to my music, you know. So I'll just put the headphones on and, you know, listen to music and play along to the songs and just.
What about like when you were a kid maybe or something like that? Like what made you pick up the sticks and say like, I got to do this thing?
I don't know. There wasn't really like a
That's
point.
right.
Like I just was always really.
It just happened?
My dad got me a kit when I was a kid.
Okay.
And then, you know, he told me if I'm going to get lessons, I'm going to practice every day.
Okay.
And so that was kind of the turning point where I'm like, I kind of was forced to play every day.
Sure.
But at the same time, once I became good enough to like once it clicked, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I can play drums.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
just like, this is the thing I do now.
well, the door opened. Now it's like endless learning. You know, once you
100%.
like something, you always want to like get better at it. So now it's
100%.
like expand,
100%.
you know, and now with like the e-kit,
Yeah.
I'm learning things about like, you know, the VSTs and like
Right.
the different sounds and I'm
Shout
learning.
out Kit, the Connor Dennis.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Connor Dennis and
Yeah.
the various different packs and you can make
100%.
your kit sound insane.
Right.
So it's like a learning thing. You know,
Yeah.
I enjoy the learning. I enjoy the journey and the struggle of like not knowing how to play the song.
I love that.
It's like sucking at a video game.
Yeah.
You know?
Because life's a simulation, as Eric says anyways.
It is. Yeah.
I love that though.
And then you learn all this stuff and then you die.
Well, that's dark. What a way to end it, man. I think it's important just to be like it's It is such like a game that you're just trying to get to the other, like you're just trying to get to the finish line. For some people, stop trying to get to the finish line.
Yeah.
Like just enjoy the journey, dude. Like this is such a crazy thing. Like if you have the opportunity to play guitar, to sing, to play drums, to do any of this cool music stuff, just enjoy the journey of it, because some people don't find that hobby that makes them feel whole.
Yeah.
And I think it's so cool that like we as people and friends do that, and there's people on YouTube who do that, and we all can kind of like be a community together and talk about it and understand it. And like, dude, that's the part of life that's just so amazing.
Totally.
So,
and I think even if you don't, make a living from it, it could still be an enjoyable thing, and even more of an enjoyable thing, because I'm not lugging my stuff to all the venues.
Oh, 100%. I love that I do this for a living, but I also understand that if I didn't, I'm still doing it every day.
Yeah.
Like there's literally nothing in this world that is going to keep me from being creative and making music. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like, it's just ingrained in some people, and that's the passion part. Like I think that's the biggest thing that we want to do with this podcast, is just show people, be passionate. Don't worry about the finish line. Don't worry about the in-between. Just wake up and play.
Yeah, learn something every day.
Exactly.
It's in anything you do. Have it be, a new software. Have it be drums. Have it be,
put that
cameras.
on a bumper sticker.
Yeah,
Chris Drums. Learn something every day.
Yeah, learn something every day.
All right, Chris, thank you for chilling with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
I'm stoked because we're going to shoot another video after this. That's going to be something different, where Chris is going to get to play acoustic drums, not just his electric, like he's at home.
Yes, sir.
So we're stoked for everybody to see that. Like and comment down below if you dig this type of content. We definitely have a few more lined up, and we want to do more.
If you have any questions in particular, leave them down in the comments. We'll answer
if you're an aspiring ops manager and you got some questions for Chris, he'd be happy to do that. If you got some VST questions, lock those in. Electronic drums questions. If you're just a kid who just wants to make music, or a guy in his garage, man, it doesn't matter. Leave a comment, leave love. We just want to show love to everybody out there. So
they're going to link my Made to Please cover in the description.
100%. You can watch Chris make visceral sounds with his drum set. Passion Project Podcast, episode 1. That's a wrap. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Peace.